Oh. I gotta make a video. On my way to make my kickoff video, and I am a little nervous, and my audio probably sucks. Hi, my name is Jess, and this is If Jess Can, You Can. This is my attempt at getting out of my comfort zone and doing a whole bunch of different things, but I am 50 years old and I'm starting a YouTube channel, and I got a bunch of things I want to accomplish with doing that, but I figured first I will tell you a little bit about me. So I'm out on a hike right now because one of my goals is to get healthier. Let's see, I am originally from Ohio, from outside of Canton, Ohio. And I left Ohio, was going to Ohio State, and I moved out here to go to Arizona State and get my accounting degree. And I know that's super exciting. Right a couple years after I graduated from Arizona State, I met my wife, and she and I have been married. This year will be 23 years. She's like my secret sauce, just to be honest with you, because she keeps life moving along even when I'm crazy and doing stupid stuff, like starting a YouTube channel. I have two boys. My oldest is 20 now. He's in college at NAU, which is Northern Arizona University. And then my youngest is 15, and he is a sophomore in high school up in Anthem, Arizona, which is like way north Phoenix. Funny thing that you can't tell looking at me, I'm 5'8.5", and my boys are like 6'2", and my youngest is 6'3". It's kind of a wild thing. He's a volleyball player. They are definitely focused, goal-oriented kind of guys, and they're doing some great stuff, and I'm just like super proud of them. And I hope I don't embarrass them to death. And I bet this video and lighting is terrible because I'm walking with the sun on my back. Jeez, I have some notes here because I don't know how good I can do this. So, and I'm worried about somebody like being here and going, what is this idiot doing? And I hope there's no rattlesnakes, because it is the end of March and the snakes come out once it's warm enough consistently. So it's really nice right now. It's like in the 70s. Anyways, yeah, like I said, I'm 50 years old, and I am like starting this YouTube channel, and I have no equipment. One of my first pieces of equipment, I got this gimbal, and I went to Temu to get it. So I don't think it's like the best one, but I have enough in savings. I could just go buy the things that I want, the right computer and everything, but I'm trying to go through the process. And one of the things I'm doing is I have this little like teardrop camper that I bought a few years ago, and I'm trying to sell it. And told my wife what I'll do is I'll make that sacrifice. I'll sell that thing and use that money to get a better laptop. Get some SSDs. And I want to get one of those DJI Osmos, kind of like a GoPro looking camera. And again, I bet this light stinks. So I don't know if you can see a little bit about where I'm at. This is just North Phoenix. Gimbal, go over there. I don't know if you can see the road, but Carefree Highway somewhere over that way. Anyway, so I'm hoping to get better equipment. I don't know video editing. I'm using an iMovie video editor, which is kind of hilarious. Because I kind of don't have anything, and I don't have anything that can handle the power, but I want to learn how to do Adobe Premiere Pro. At least that's what I've decided. I am a Christ follower. Believe me, I am big time like somebody who sinned and has sinned, and I've got all kinds of people. I've probably hurt them in the past. I'll share at some point in time here, I'll share that when I'm not a pastor or something like that. And professionally, I have an accounting degree, and I've been in sales, and I do stuff with like tax and finance and stuff like that. I keep saying so my apologies. I'll get better at this. I just did it. Anyways, I over the last, it's almost 7 years, I have consistently read the Bible every day, even when I've gone out camping or something like that, or been on vacation or been somewhere or wherever. Gosh, man, I'm like a king here. I started a couple years ago praying every single day. So I'm kind of been really consistent with that. And I started a Bible study group, a men's group that meets on Wednesday mornings. And it's just been kind of like a group for accountability for each other. So it's been a good thing, positive thing, something I need. So back to what I'm trying to do here. Background, I am a scout leader. I helped build up an existing Cub Scout pack years ago and was Cub Master for 7.5 years. I was a Scout Master. I helped start a brand new Scout troop. This is 5+ years ago now, but I'm not Scout Master now. I stepped down about a year ago. I have a different volunteer role. One of the things that I've also done was I was camp director for a Halloween themed Cub Scout camp called Arbu-C. And was really proud of that because I helped kind of turn that into a bigger event. And we ended up getting about 450 to 500 people every year out for it. And I recently earned Silver Beaver. Nobody knows what that means if you're in scouting, but it's quite an honor to get that award. And I just was awarded here in February, and I'm being attacked by a fly. So again, the title of my channel here is If Jess Can, You Can. And you think as like a Scout Master or something like that, I have like all these different skills. And I think if I have one skill that I got from my mom and dad, that both passed on sadly a couple years ago, but the skill is I'm kind of bold. I've got guts to try things and do things. I'm not trying to like become the big YouTube star or something. I'm interested to see if I can pay off debt. When you're 50 years old and you're looking at, okay, gosh, I'm gonna retire maybe in 15 years or something, you really need to start hammering away at debt. And sadly, cars break down and houses break down, and kids need new shoes, or kids are in club volleyball, or whatever it is, and money goes flying out the door. Oh, and you're supposed to go on vacation too from time to time. So my goal is to try to do things that get myself out of my comfort zone, hopefully inspire some other people. All right. Again, I just ummed. You should probably count the ums in this thing. Somebody will win a prize with that. So if Jess can, you can. There are a variety of things I am not good at, and I want to demonstrate to people that you can do stuff and you can accomplish things if you try. I'll give you an example. I'm going to show you a video of me cooking some things. Apparently I've already messed up. This stuff is all supposed to go in the bowl with cream cheese. And I'm terrible at cooking, and you could ask anybody that knows me that Jess is not the cook. All right, Blake, tell the truth. Can your dad cook?
No.
The only thing I can cook is this stuff called world famous noodles, which is basically egg noodles, butter, Lowry seasoned salt, and Parmesan. And that's it. And it was something I came up with back in high school. I'm sure other people have made it before, but the food was scarce in the house and I was trying to figure out what to eat. So I learned how to make that. And everybody seems to like it. Outside of that, it's peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and toast. That's about it for me. I'm not good at home repair. So I'm just trying to do these lights here, right? Little yard lights, all that fun stuff. All right, grab this dude. Hoping for the best here. If I have like a home repair kind of thing, I'm calling my father-in-law, I'm calling my brother. They already know, it's kind of hilarious. Car repair. All right, so again, I am not mechanically inclined, so what I'm gonna try to do is not a car repair guy. I always, for the most part, pay somebody to do whatever car repair it is. And I always buy used cars, so stuff breaks down. And so I want to do some car repair stuff, and I have things to share with doing that. Some of it might be like how-to, but I kind of want you to watch me legitimately screw up. None of it is an act. I legitimately am terrible at these things. Like I mentioned earlier, was get out of debt. I have this interest of like, okay, can I bring in, I don't know if this is a side hustle or whatever you call it, but I don't really care about that stuff. But I'd be interested in how can I pay down. I have one credit card. I've got a home equity line of credit. I want to pay that stuff down. It's a little scary to be in your 50s and still have all this debt. And, you know, I'm not where I thought I was going to be at. My life is good. Can't say it's not, but my goals changed. I used to want to be some trillionaire and an Elon Musk kind of guy or somebody, and you know, somebody just massively successful. And that didn't happen. I have moderate success, but I changed my outlook on success. My view is to be successful in family and friends, and I am wildly successful with that. I have, like I said, amazing wife, amazing son. There's mountain bikers. You can see that guy. Anyways, there's an again. If you had 800 ums on your bingo card, go ahead, you just won. So, rich in family, rich in friends, very lucky with that. I have a lot of people, I'm sure if I called because of an emergency, they'd come out to help me out. And that's one thing you'll hear me talk about scouting, is scouting helped create part of that community that I have like that. So I'm gonna pause again. I got somebody coming up here. I don't want to be a weirdo in front of them. All right, so why am I also out on a walk here, or a hike, out in the middle of the desert? Well, I live in the desert, that's the one thing, but I, like a lot of folks, I want to lose weight. 50 years old, I am a little plumpier than I used to be. I was a wrestler for 13 years growing up. And of course, back in those days, I was in tip-top shape, and recently had blood work done, and I'll have to see if I can find the numbers, but sadly my cholesterol level was through the roof, and I didn't think that, I'm not really a fast food guy, so it wasn't like I was doing that stuff. Every so often, yes, I do. And then the triglycerides was stupid high, like crazy high. So the other little reality, and kind of woke me up a little bit, sadly a buddy of mine had passed back in February, and man, if there was a guy, yeah, he's a few years older than I was, but not that much, but if there was a guy that I kind of thought was healthy, older, that was the dude. And boy, it really shows you, man, we only have so much time. So anyways, I just have a goal of trying to like eat healthier, and you might watch me go through those challenges, and working out, exercising more than I do. I spend enough time behind a computer looking at spreadsheets, which is pretty boring. I mentioned earlier, like learn how to cook. So I've tried to do some stuff with cooking healthy, eating healthy. Sorry, you have to lick the knife. That's good. Well, if you're not from Arizona, you might not know what that is. That is an acatia, or acatillo, whatever you like to say, but. Okay. And those are saguaros. Hold on, there's a big boy right there. Look at that one. I always thought that was interesting to see those. Look at this guy. There he is. All right. So that is the video, and my hope is that you'll subscribe, just like anybody else. Join me on this journey and watch me flop. Start a YouTube channel, trying to eat healthier, doing auto repair, car repairs, looking at this fly that's on the screen here. Why are you on my screen, dude? So, I keep hearing like there's somebody there. So stay with me, watch the journey here. Appreciate it. This is If Jess Can, You Can. Like starting a YouTube channel.